G'day, how you going? I'm just going to do a short, quick video. I'm back from my trip in the South Australian outback, mostly on remote properties and remote areas of South Australia, predominantly on dirt. I pretty much lived in this helmet for nearly 2 weeks. I wore the helmet for a week before leaving, just going to work and just get a little bit used to it and checking out some stuff with the bike. The helmet has been, for the most part, excellent, I would say. I had 2 long days, one 10.5, one 11 plus hour day, big days. And I did not feel the need to get my helmet off my head. Whereas I've had helmets, including the last adventure helmet I had, that I just wanted to get the helmet off or levitate the helmet away from my forehead. This helmet, I have not had that at all. I felt totally comfortable wearing the helmet for long periods, which was a definite good thing. I hate nothing worse than doing long hours and hating the moments you're in because of equipment or because of your hands are freezing cold or your helmet's hurting your head or whatever. Did not get this with this helmet. The pin lock in this helmet is really good, whereas in my other helmet, because of the shape, wasn't as good. This works really well, and you can crack this visor the smallest bit, and it still shields you from the cold air, but is enough to, when you first leave in the morning, I had one morning it was 0 degrees, it kept the visor from fogging up, and then within about 5 minutes of riding down the highway, I was able to close it fully, and the visor didn't fog up on me. Really happy with that. The airflow is really good. Opening and closing the front vent is really simple, no problem there. The top one I sort of fumble around, and I don't think it's really, with big gloves on, it's not so easy to do. But overall, really good airflow. I had days on sand dunes, of hours on sand dunes, and I was getting all hot and bothered, and I found it, the airflow worked really well in this. The padding in the helmet's really good, really comfy. You feel comfortable in your helmet. It doesn't make you feel itchy, or you don't get like your chin strap digging into you and feeling like you're getting irritated around your neck and things like that. That was really good. It comes with a few little extras, so you can put a GoPro or the like on your helmet up here. I did it once or twice going to work just to see. I just don't like having the camera up there. I ordered this, it hadn't arrived in time. It's actually a chin mount for this helmet. I actually haven't even had a chance to play around yet, and just on that, that's actually the first time I've ever put that there, and it actually looks like it's a really good fit. To put a camera right in front there, which is where I prefer it. Some of the downsides are, one, the visor, it's almost pointless. It looks cool, but it needs to be 10 mil longer. Looking into the sun, it is totally pointless. I was riding into the sun and I couldn't see the road at all. I had to pull over at one point. The sun visor, when you're riding along and you're seeing a video of me trying to shut it, and it's like the amount of times it's actually really hard on your thumb to get it to come down sometimes, and it was a little bit frustrating. I run the FOD Sport Pro Intercom with my music and whatnot. You can't mount this in a spot that would be a lot more comfortable. So right here would be where I prefer to put it, but it just doesn't, it's not flat enough surface, so you can't mount it there. It's so you find yourself sort of reaching around a bit further back here. It's got a little thing here to open up to put your wiring through, but I couldn't get mine through to go through that way. I might have a play around another time. The other problem is the padding is quite complex and fiddly to take out and put back in again. I've done heaps of them, and these ones are a little bit finicky. I don't like the way they come in and out, and trying to get all the clips back in and running your cables and all that sort of thing. But other than that, or what else? The intercom earpieces, I think, weren't quite in the right spot for me. I think I had to make a slight modification to that. I'd have to, it's a while ago now, I'd have to check to see if that was the case. What else? The looks is awesome. I actually love the helmet. Unfortunately, there's some others I do love, but they were not, I could not get them to fit my head. So I missed out there. And this was the only one in the adventure sport range that I felt absolutely comfortable with. This is short-term review, so this is 2 weeks solid of wearing a helmet every day, long hours, and a week of riding to work. How it goes in, say, a year's time or 8 months' time, whatever, time will tell. But overall, I absolutely love it. I'm not going to go through all the ins and outs of the pulling it apart and showing you all of this, because there's enough videos on all of that. But I just wanted a sort of review on someone who's worn one, just got back for 2 weeks of wearing it, and what they thought of it. I absolutely do love it. I only wish that was 10 mil longer. I think that's why this helmet doesn't buff it around so much, because of the shortness of the peak. But other than that, absolutely love it. Really do love it. I rate the helmet. The only thing is, I tried one in the shop. I didn't like the color. That was the only color they had. The price point kind of scared me a bit. I think it was around getting near $700. This was the graphics version, was going to cost even more, I think. I haven't checked all the pricing exactly, but I found this online for a lot less. When I say a lot, I mean a lot less. The only problem is you can't just go back into the shop and throw it at them if you have an issue with something. It's a bit more complex. So they're the chances you take. But I tried the helmet on in the store, absolutely loved it, and went, right, that's the helmet I'm getting. And I'm glad I did. It really is a awesome helmet for my head. Now, your head could be, completely different shape, and it feels awful on you. But for me, I absolutely love it. I really do rate it. So yeah, there you go. I hope to do another positive review in, say, 6 months' time or something like that. I hope to back it up. I hope I don't come back to you and say my helmet's crap, this is falling apart, or this is it. I hope to say that this is a good helmet. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Got a bit more coming up. Got the third video for my trip coming up next week, which I've got to go finish editing. Anyway, cheers. All the best. Thank you.